Lifetime value of a customer. It was discussed a little bit earlier in the day. Who really understands what lifetime value is? One way to work it out, let's say I've got a computer store and I sell my computer for $2,500 and my profit is $500 per computer. That profit is $500. How often do you think people on average would buy a new computer? 2 or 3 years. For the exercise, let's say every 2 years, the average lifetime is everyone buys a computer every 2 years. If you bought your computer from a computer store and they marketed to you effectively at buying all the consumables, did a good job, would you go back and buy your consumables, or would you go to Harvey Norman's and Dick Smith's or wherever else you go? Most people buy a computer and they go to Harvey Norman to buy or Officeworks to buy the consumables. Dumb mistake, okay, from the computer store owner's place. Okay. Year one, okay. You buy a computer off me today, it's year one. I know my profit margin is $500, but if I apply direct marketing techniques like I'm teaching you today and get your details and market to you and offer you an incentive to come and buy from me, how easy is it to spend $300 a year on consumables? Ridiculously easy. So let's keep it a low figure, just so that you understand what this is. I'm going to tell you that my average customer stays with me for 10 years. Okay, that can change. You may have a business where your customers stay with you for 2 years on average, 5 years, 3 years, 7, 15. You know, only you can answer that one. But for the exercise, 10 years, we buy a computer every 2 years. So in year one, you've given me $500 and $300 in other sales, correct? So you're worth $800 to me in the first year. In year two, you're not buying a computer, are you? What are you giving me? $300. Year three, effectively, we call it year three, you're up for another computer, aren't you? Now, margins can change, but we'll use the same figure. So in year three, might be another 500, but consumables have probably gone up. Let's call it 350. So at year three, you're worth 850. What happens in year four? You're not buying a computer again, are you? You're going to spend money with me if I market to you effectively. I'm trying to get a relationship and mine the gold from my database, in this case it's you, from buying a computer, so I can maximise the return of the lifetime value of you. Nothing there. 350 again. If someone's got a calculator, I'll be too tired to work it out. Year five, or effectively every second year, you're up for another computer. So suddenly we've got, let's say the margins have dropped, we're back to 400 here. The consumables have gone up. Another $800 a year. And so on and so on. Okay, year six, nothing. 400. Year seven, buy a computer again, plus 400. Round figures to make it easier. Year eight, nothing again. It's probably at 450. You're up for a computer again here. Let's say your profit squeezed down to 350 and you're still at 450. 800. No computer this year and 450 again. So what's this customer worth to me? $6,000, okay? What would most people say? I can't match it. Sorry, you know, they'd dispute the spec, they'd say they can't match it and let you walk out the door. Very, very huge mistake, okay? If I know my back-end results, I know that if I market to you, give you good service, that you come back and buy from me and buy your consumables or whatever else is you offer in your business, I know you're worth $6,000, I can actually afford to lose on the first sale, correct? Knowing over here I've lost on that sale, but I've picked up $6,000 here over the lifetime value. very, very important for you to go and work out. Spend the time. I don't care if it takes you a few days or a couple or a month. Work the figure out. You may have different products or different types of customers. You may have business customers and consumable household customers. You have two different lifetime values. But when you know that figure and you're armed with that figure, the next person that walks into your business or comes to your website, you know what they're worth. What are you prepared to do to get them to come into your business? When I first went online with my newsletter last year, I didn't make an offer for 4 months. Didn't try and sell anything to my list for 4 months. Why would I do that? Build the trust. Okay? The whole idea was to deliver content, build some trust, so that when I did make an offer, I had the credibility and people were going to respond to it. The one thing I make a very valid rule, I will not offer anything to my list unless I've bought the product or service and know that it's good, or I've at least researched it if I haven't purchased it. Otherwise, if I send out an offer to my list and the product's a dud, what's going to happen the next time if I've got something good? You won't believe me. Same thing with your business, with your online business. Okay? Make it believable, make it good, and give people a reason that when you do send something, you do recommend something, that they at least have a look.